Welcome to this Yin Yoga session for the Root Chakra. We will ground our energy, feeling safe and connected to the earth. To begin, bring your seat to your heels for Balasana. Stretch your arms out in front of you, bringing your fingertips to touch, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears, and begin to deepen your breath. Breathing in and out of the nose, constricting the back of the throat, making an oceanic-like sound with your breathing. On every inhalation, expand the breath all the way down into your belly. Like a wave, the breath travels from the belly up into the rib cage, lifting the heart, lifting the collarbones. On every exhalation, slowly and smoothly out the nose, engaging the pelvic floor, pulling the belly button in and up. Throughout this Yin Yoga practice, you may feel the urge to fidget or move, your thoughts to wander. Bring your attention back to the breath. Allow your body to grow still and yourself to melt deeper into each and every pose, grounding down, feeling your connection with the earth. Slowly, like you're moving through warm water, flow now down onto your belly, bringing your elbows directly under your shoulders, your arms parallel to one another. Spread the fingers wide, pulling your heart forward in between your arms while you melt the shoulders down away from your ears, the shoulder blades descending down towards your low back. Engage your thighs enough that the kneecaps lift up away from the floor, pressing all toes down into the mat. Closing your eyes, picturing the root chakra at the base of the spine, all the way at the bottom of your tailbone, a red glowing light. Feeling the earth beneath the palms of your hands, strong and steady, supporting. Close your eyes, visualizing the red light, feeling safe and connected to the earth. On your next exhalation, spread the arms out wide, releasing all the way down to the floor. Spread your fingertips wide and allow yourself to melt. Feel as though you're hugging the earth here, and allow your muscles to relax a little more. Releasing, relaxing, letting go. Letting the earth hold you for a while. Slowly, softly, keeping that left arm extended straight out from the shoulder, rolling any amount onto your side, bringing your fingertips on the mat. Perhaps you want to bend your right knee, bringing the toes behind you for a deeper stretch. With time, allow the palm of the right hand to root and feel connected to the ground. Bring your attention back to your breath. On every inhalation, expanding the belly, the side waist, the heart lifts. Every exhalation, relaxing, melting deeper. Only if you want to go deeper. bending your top knee, pulling your right heel in towards your bum, lengthening your left leg out, stretching the front quadricep, the thigh. Release the leg and moving as if through honey, slowly rolling onto the belly. You can come back into Sphinx pose or bring the hands next to the rib cage. Engage the legs so the kneecaps lift, pressing all toes into the mat, rolling the shoulders up and back away from the ears in the direction of your tailbone. Close the eyes, bringing your attention to the pause at the top of your inhalation and the pause at the end of your exhalation. On your next exhalation, slowly and fluidly lowering down, spreading your arms out wide, straight out from the shoulders. Hugging the earth here, feeling grounded and rooted to the earth. Allowing the earth to carry you. See where you can let go a little more in the jaw, forehead, neck, relaxing and releasing the muscles throughout the entire body. Bending your left elbow, bringing the fingertips to the mat. Begin to roll any amount onto the right side, perhaps bringing the left toes behind you, the knee bent, the right leg straight. Opening across the chest here on the right side. Slowly releasing the foot if you have it held. Rolling onto your belly, pressing the mat away, shifting your hips to sit down onto your heels. Either stay here rooting the tailbone down, or come forwards, bring your left knee forward, bring your right knee behind the left, and sit all the way down onto the floor or on top of a block. Push your knees in opposite directions so you can really ground down into both sitting bones. Then bring the left arm underneath the right arm. Pull the shoulder blades back onto the back body, perhaps bringing the palms to touch. Bringing your thumbs forward to rest against the spot in between your eyebrows, your third eye. Breathing deeply here, attaching your mind to the breath. If you want to go deeper, pull your elbows down towards your belly any amount, rounding, going inwards. You can rest your elbows down onto your knees. Perhaps in your own time, you may want to bring your elbows out over your knees and all the way down to the ground. On every inhalation, expand the breath from your low back up your spine, so much that you feel your shoulder blades stretch apart. Every exhalation, soften, relax, release, and ground to the earth. On your next inhalation, slowly roll back up, straighten the legs out long in front of you, then bring them behind you, switching sides. Once again, either sitting down onto the heels, or this time bringing the right knee forward, bringing the left knee behind the right, sitting down all the way down onto a block or onto the floor. Press your knees into opposite directions, grounding down into both sitting bones, bringing the right arm underneath the left arm, bringing the thumbs to rest against your forehead, your third eye, lengthening your tailbone down, feeling rooted and expansive at the same time here in Shoelace pose. If you want to go one step further, bring your elbows down towards your belly, perhaps your forearms on your knees, or your elbows all the way down to the ground in front of the knees. Rise slowly and fluidly up, unwinding the arms and legs, spreading the legs out wide in a V for Dragonfly pose. Come to your edge, flex your toes up towards the ceiling and towards you. Bring your fingertips forward, gliding your shoulder blades down the back, and allow your heart to melt forward any amount. Perhaps with time, bringing your fingertips more forward, coming down onto the forearms, or perhaps your forehead all the way down to the floor. On your next breath in, press into your hands, come halfway up from where you were. And then gliding all the way up, bring your hands to your thighs and roll your inner thighs to the outside, pressing down, helping your legs to come together at the beginning of your mat, bringing your right heel out at a diagonal towards the right and settling down onto your back. Bringing your elbows in towards your heels, you're creating a banana-like shape with your body here. Make sure that both of your sitting bones are grounded to the earth and your body finds ease and rest in this pose. Breathing from the left hip all the way up the side body to the tip of your elbow. Bend your knees in, pulling them up towards your chest, grounding your low back down, slowly extending the legs straight up from the hips up to the sky. Bringing your left hand on top of your heart, your right palm on top of your belly. On your inhalation, feel the belly rise up into your right palm, then up into your left palm, slowly and smoothly breathing out the nose. Feeling the wave and rhythmic movement of your breath, with every inhalation traveling from the belly up to the heart, every exhalation, everything softening, grounding down into the floor. the legs down, planting your feet to the width of the mat, allowing the knees to fall in gently towards one another, allowing the sacrum to soften and relax. Slowly shift the hips towards the right, bringing your left leg out at a diagonal, bringing your left elbow towards your feet, making a banana-like shape with your body. Your right ankle crossed over the left, breathing from the right hip all the way up the side waist, and on every exhalation, melting deeper. On your next inhalation, slowly straighten the legs out in front of you and bring the knees in. Begin to roll gently back and forth, coming up to seated with crossed legs, or perhaps one ankle in front of the other. Ground down into your sitting bones, hold onto your knees. On your inhalation, pull your heart forward, your chin is tucked in. On your exhale, rounding the spine back. Continuing in this rhythmic motion on the inhale, pulling your heart forward. On the exhale, rounding back. Rocking forwards and backwards, feeling into the sitting bones and the base of the spine where the root chakra is. Close the eyes, visualizing a radiant red light at the base of the spine, growing brighter, smoother, circulating the energy of safety all the way up through your entire body. For just the next few moments, we're going to circulate around towards the left, still feeling into that root chakra area at the base of the spine, switching directions, rolling around. And bring the right leg back behind you, bending the left knee. Make sure that the right leg is extended straight back from the hip. Square your hips forward for swan pose, staying up or coming all the way down onto the forearms, perhaps resting the third eye, the forehead against the thumbs. Or going deeper, bringing your forehead to rest on top of the hands. Perhaps bringing your forehead all the way down to the floor and extending your arms out long in front of you. Press actively down into the top of the right foot, squaring the hips once again. Tying your mind and your attention to the breath. On your next inhalation, glide up, slowly switching the left knee back, circulating the hips, and bringing the right knee forward, extending the left leg out long behind you, squaring the hips. Staying here or coming down onto the forearms, the forehead to the thumbs, the forehead on top of the hands, or extending your arms out in front of you, bringing the forehead all the way down to the mat. Bringing your attention to the breath moving up the spine in this position. So often we inflate the air into the front side of the body. The back side of the body needs to equally fill with our breath for us to feel balanced and grounded. Inhale into the low back, middle back, back of the heart expands. Exhaling slowly and softly out the nose. On your next inhalation, rise back up, walking the hands in, bringing the leg around to sit in an easy seat, cross-legged, perhaps one leg on top of the other, grounding down into both sitting bones. Rub your hands and your legs, hold onto your ankles, feel the energy tingling in your feet and fingertips, and close your eyes for our meditation. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Breathe slowly back out. Repeat the mantra Ananda Hum for the next 5 minutes, just internally. Ananda Hum. On your next exhalation, release the mantra, release the meditation, lay down on your back for Savasana. On your next inhalation, roll over onto your right side. Draw your knees up towards your chest, and when you're ready, press into the palm of the hand to come all the way up to seated. Wishing you radiant joy and health. Namaste.